What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and what you're looking at right now is the final game of the Gauntlet. So we got all 5 stars. We're going to be getting our 81 plus overall elite player right now, and then from this point forward, right? All right, that's not a bad card. 85 is not bad. This is the situation, right? There's been so many different things announced. There's so many different things going on. Pretty much what we're going to have to do is get prepared for a lot of the stuff that EA has in store for us. All right, so what do I mean by that? This is pretty much what's going on. They're going to be patching the game to make the run game more balanced, and they're also going to be having a special stream. Well, actually, it's October 3rd, 2019 at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So definitely look out for that. Definitely stay up to date with it by tuning in, subscribing to the channel, clicking the post notifications. Follow me on Twitter at GmiasWorld. If you are already following me on GmiasWorld, you already pretty much know what's going on. Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. Going live on Twitch, all that stuff. You pretty much know I keep you guys up to date with everything going on. But there's certain things that are very, very concerning to me that I want to talk about right now. This is the biggest thing that I try to let you guys understand from the get-go. When people complain about minor things, it turns into a bigger thing because there's so many other things and components that go into the game. Right now, I was just checking that my daily engagement saved. I prefer that you guys check also regularly to make sure, because sometimes they don't give you the updated win for the daily objective. So make sure that you guys are checking that on a regular basis, just so that you don't have any issues with that. But we're going to get to the MUT Heroes. I know a lot of you guys want to talk about that, but primarily for me, this is the reasoning behind why I was very, very hesitant to add chemistries to my players. Many of you come to the channel for the first time, and you see, I don't do things like other people do it. I do it my way, and I encourage every one of my viewers to be your own individual. Be who you are, bruh. Like, I'm going to give you my advice. I'm going to rage. I'm going to do wild things like rage sell the wrong players. I'm going to do a lot of things that are just outright insane. If you feel that the game is doing that to you as well, all right, fine. But you don't have to do everything that I do exactly. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys, a lot of you guys boosted your players, you've added chemistries, you've added like, power run, zone run, you wanted to get your guys glitchy. Well, with the way that the title update is going to work, I don't know if those things are going to matter as much. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we just think about it logically, based on everything, the way that it's been going, I had no issue with the run game, regardless of the stiff arm, all that stuff, because theoretically, all of us that played the game, we know if you go for a conservative tackle, even if you get punched in the face on the first stiff arm, you have to play defense with zones so that the guys can be back to make the plays. Not every time is a little skinny corner going to be able to tackle Zeke Elliott one-on-one. You see what's been happening to Josh Norman? That dude's been eating knuckle sandwiches all year. It happens. But again, guys go to Reddit. They complain about the game. Oh my God, this and that. And then all of these things happen because of that. Now, I'm for patching things that really matter. Like in franchise mode, when the kick meter would disappear in critical situations. Dudes can't tackle the quarterback because he's just running around being an idiot. Those type of things I want patched. But if the game is what it is, let it be what it is. And I don't think that based on the standard that has been set, that we're going to see a lot of different things going forward, because they've already given in. It's sort of like this, right? Let me give you guys a very, very good understanding about life. I learned this very, very early. When you're kind, most people will take advantage of your kindness, right? Because they're just disgusting individuals. And once you allow it, you just become a floor mat. Like, everybody's like, oh, okay, bro, this dude right here, a floor mat. All right, do, and everybody just starts walking all over you. If EA Sports were to say, look, this is the run game, okay? Maybe give out some other guys, they have other guys that are affiliated with them to give out like tips on stopping the run and then tweet it out on their channels and stuff like that. That would work better than continuing to manipulate the game to fix it based on a few guys that think that they're pro players. That's just my honest opinion. Or even if they don't think they're a pro, or they're just complaining about stuff. Because it shouldn't be easy when it comes to the competitive nature. If you want to play around with arcade mode and, let dudes moss everybody, whatever, the way Madden 16 was, that's fine. That's why they created arcade mode. But you should have the option to play the way you want to play it. And that's my biggest concern. Because I've been building my team up based on having the best O-line to run the ball. Now, again, it's going to change. They're going to balance it. So balancing it can mean whatever. That could mean the pass will work again. That could mean neither the run nor the pass. Dudes coming out running cover 4, drop, locking me up, throwing away the key. Like, bro, I just really want it to end. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want them to stop patching it unless it's a major thing going on. Because most competitive players would agree, most of them, like people that have been playing the game for a while, that the beta was fine, and the way the game was, you know, it was fine even with all the crazy stiff arms. It was still a much better game than 19 was. And I just think that now we're at a crossroads where it's like, okay, this guy is crying about that. We got to fix that. You know, let's just fix everything. Let's just start playing. And then now I'm getting warp tackled from 30 yards back. So it makes it a very, very unfortunate experience for me and for most of my viewers. Because like I said, if you come here and complain about somebody running the ball every snap, I'm going to tell you to get better. I'm going to tell you, look, run some 3-4. Run some 3-4 bear. I'm going to tell you these are the things you should do. When I choose, you know what I'm saying? When I choose to comment on somebody that's having, you know, serious issues, what do? I give you the information that you need to be better. Go to the lab. Run this. This works. I'm not going to go and keep like saying, yo, bro, you know, you should just like complain to EA. You should go to Reddit. Like that's just so ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, get better. You know, and that's pretty much what it is. I go out there and I get railroaded. And I share those videos with you. Whether it's here, GmiasWorld Gaming, I let you guys see my losses, bro. Because everybody loses. You know what I'm saying? And you just got to get better. Listen, let me tell you something, guys. Madden 25, I lost very, very rarely. But when I lost, yes, I was raging, but I wasn't raging at my opponent the way I rage now. Because those players were decent players. Because you had to have skill. Even in Madden 15, I'll give you Madden 15 too. You know, it wasn't like I was just losing to willy-nilly dudes. Like maybe you were running, you know, the play action reach around a little bit, whatever, and you were getting lucky because Tom Brady was running at the speed of a galactic space. But again, I had to find ways to lock that up. I didn't go to EA like, yo, you know what, EA? I can't stop this. Can you patch the entire game and just ruin something else? Like, that's what look, bro, it is what it is. But many of you guys are still asking for it. You're going to get it. You know, like how you used to do something bad? And then your parent calls you on the phone like, yeah, when I get home, you gonna get it. You're gonna get exactly what you're looking for. And I just hope for the sake of you guys that it is what you want, because you have to understand with every patch, something else happens. And it's just the nature of what we've been dealing with over the last 4 or 5 years. And one of the things that I like to give my viewers is insight into the way that I feel about it. Not anything artificial and making up whatever. If I like something, I like it. I've liked things that you guys disagreed with, and you go on Twitter like, yeah, I can't, whatever, and I stand my ground. If I like something, I like it. Like, I love the past sets when we used to do it, and we used to get back stuff. I don't like the fact that we're doing sets now, and all these master sets and not getting anything back. I'm very vocal about that. But again, regardless of what that is, those are different things. That's not patching the gameplay. Those are sets and not getting back stuff. That's completely different than saying, you know what? This guy ran the ball on me 100 times and he had 55 million yards. Patch the game. No, go to the lab and learn how to play the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. That's how it used to be. I don't know how many of my OGs are in here. Like, when Street Fighter was popping, right? And you would go there, and I don't know if you guys remember, there was a combo with Ryu and Ken with like the medium kick, soft kick, and the hard kick that you could keep somebody on the sides, like on the side of the board. They could never get away from it, right? Unless you had Dial Zim, and then you could like disappear or whatever and then end up on the other side. But this is what used to happen, right? When I used to be out there playing Street Fighter, you would get guys that would come out like, yo, man, this game is garbage, bro. And then you would get guys like, yo, good game. The difference between both of those guys is one guy wanted to get better and the other guy wanted to blame the publisher of the game. You see what I'm saying? But what did Capcom do? I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna put out a whole new arcade because people are complaining. Plus, we didn't have social media and other things back then. So maybe they probably would have, you know, adapted to it and changed it. But that's my point. You had to get better. And that's what EA Sports needs to do. They need to make these players get better. If they want to do whatever they have to do and get like influencers to put out content to try to change, you know, like the way that people are viewing the game and, you know, show them how to play defense against certain things, go for it. I would much rather that than patches that are going to take away from our experience. And that's my rant about that. Now, as far as MUT Heroes go, right? You're going to be seeing probably a new set. I don't know. They're going to be doing the special stream later today. Let me know if you'll be there. Tweet me if you're going to be checking it out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that, but I will once again give you guys all the insight on how we're going to eat off that MUT Heroes promo. And you guys know what it is. You guys know, you sub, you come here, you click that post notification. I will do everything in my power to make sure that nobody overspends and that we get the best value of whatever is available. That's the point blank and period situation of it. As far as I know right now, nothing has been announced as far as players. I tried to get them to give us a sneak peek, but EA probably hates me, so they didn't respond to the tweet. Many of you guys retweeted it. Thank you guys for doing that. But they didn't respond, so I don't know what's happening. Maybe during, I guess during the stream tonight, or maybe even earlier before the stream, they may give us like a sneak peek into it, and then we'll pretty much understand what's going on through that set. But I want to just point out, because some of you guys were talking about Legends, keep in mind that the Legends and everything, you know, the MUT 10 player starts Friday every week, and then the weekend is for Legends. So the MUT Heroes are going to correspond to current players. So for those questions that were being asked about, you know, Gmia, what are you doing as far as your current players? Who are you looking to upgrade? Well, yeah. Lane Johnson is probably, I think Lane Johnson, George Kittle, Delanie Walker, Sherman, and Patrick Ricard offensively. Tyreek Hill, who just went back to practice yesterday. I don't really have a lot of players that are currently playing. It's Aaron Donald, Marshall. Yeah, like I don't really care about those guys. Like based on the way my team is right now, I don't even know if I'm going to be looking to do anything as far as upgrading because Jalen Ramsey is going to still be pretty slow. I don't know if I'll keep him. I don't know. We'll figure all that stuff out as it comes along. But for the most part, I'm primarily Legends. So I'm more than likely going to stick to being primary Legends. So if you guys are doing like current teams and theme teams, please drop your theme team in the comments. I will look over it and then I will kind of gear it towards, you know, what MUT Heroes are released and what could actually help you individually. I'll try to go through it as best as I can because obviously it's going to be 32 players for all 32 teams. We just don't know who the players are yet. So I will definitely guide you through that with the best of my ability to make sure that you get everything that you possibly can from it. But for me personally, I'm Lane Johnson, bro. This dude right here, man. Yo, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like this guy, I don't want to say anything. Don't worry about it. Everybody know, my real ones know that dude's getting raid sold effective immediately. So that's probably one of the only upgrades I would be looking to make if he were a MUT hero. And that's pretty much it. But like I said before, I got so many more things coming. If you're subscribed, just write sub in the comment sections. Because I'm telling you right now, with the videos that are coming soon, the way that I'm going to show you what happened to me in a game that I played, you're not going to want to miss that. Definitely let me know what else you have questions and concerns about. Again, you can always go to Twitter, at GmiasWorld, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch, all at GmiasWorld. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have an unbelievable day. One love, y'all.